Hi everyone, this is KILZ Shop from 99 Gaming, and this is Chill with KILZ number 42, and this is our Father's Day edition. So just want to say Happy Father's Day to everyone. Hopefully you guys are out grilling, getting some things ready, doing some things for Dad, and
you need a website.
We've got ads playing in the background. That's what I always love. So it looks like Google is back in full effect. You guys might actually hear a little bit of that because I did not mute it, but it looks like a Wix website ad. Stepping up, we had some Fear the Walking Dead ads were showing on our Fear the Walking Dead spoiler stream last Sunday night. So we're back in full effect. The vacation is over. I had a wonderful few days there, and hopefully you guys didn't miss me too much during the week, but we will have live streams coming up tonight. We'll have reaction videos coming up tonight, and today we're going to do a little bit of Survival Road, and we're going to check on some weapons. We're going to do a 30-day reward character open, which I will not get a 5-star. And let's see who we got here. So Alex, what's going on? Steph Richardson. How you doing, Steph? Moody Girl, Diabolic Angel, what's up? What's up? And just I had a couple updates with the software, so if I'm coming through loud and clear, you guys could just do me a favor and just type 999 in chat. I would appreciate that. Just to see who all we got here, make sure everything is streaming okay on this Sunday morning. What's up, Dollar? What's going on? Tommy, happy Father's Day to Tommy, the sweet-ass enforcer. What's going on? Just got my Michonne. Really? Very nice. Very nice. You going to go after the weapon, Sean? What's up, Josh Fett? What's going on? All right. Looks like I've got a few people popping in here now. All right. Cool. We're good to go. So we're going to do a little bit of Survival Road. I saw Sid Miller was in the drunk texting channel last night. So that's really random. Just so you guys know, we might touch on a little bit. What's up, Derek Campbell? How's it going? Sometimes on Saturday, if you guys are on Kick, you may get randomly pulled into a chat room. And if that happens, there's only usually 10 to 15 people, and it'll just be mad lyrics. Whatever happens to be playing will be the lyrics that are typed. And feel free to join in. It is invitation only. It only happens for a couple hours, and then the whole room just gets, boom, it's gone. Doesn't last. It's not going to be one of those permanent type of rooms. It's just going to be real random stuff. Already got T2. Very nice. What's up, James Taylor? Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call. That's what I think of when I see James Taylor. You got a friend. All right, so I'm letting a few more people pop in here. I don't know what the crowd is going to be like because I know there's a lot of dad stuff going on. And I'll pick up a couple more games. So I did a there's a game. It's The Mummy, and I'm not sure. It's a lot of reading, but I did post that on my channel yesterday. It's kind of somewhere in between a decision-making game and a comic book read. So I'm trying to get into the story, but we'll see. So Derek says, "KILZ, you need this, Michonne." You know, I don't know. I'm going to take a quick look. We are going to take a look, Mr. X. I'm going to show you what I'm crafting in just a minute. I think I went after a couple stuns. I've been after stun weapons for a long time. I'm probably going to update and do a armory video. Because whether you go after supporter, whether you go after defender, the red stun gun, either of those things. So hopefully we'll be able to turn one of those things into a stun gun. And I'll show you the roster real quick. Now I have been busy behind the scenes. My defensive team is up to S2, so you can see Sawyer, Bruce, Michonne, Rosita, Rick, Hunter, Conrad. Remember, I got that Conrad. Abraham, Michonne, Mirabelle, Rick, Lee, Kenny, Andrea. So those are all the level 80, so no joke anymore. And let me show you really quickly the roster, show you a little bit of the defensive teams. This is BAM. This is my new defensive team. I'll show you a little bit. People have been asking me for do a 5-star update. So there you can see Michonne. Still need to level up the weapon. I do have Conrad, and I got a little bit more defense on his absolute defense, so I'm going to buff him up a little bit more. We got Sawyer. Sawyer's weapon is upgraded. Got more defense on Sawyer's weapon. Keep him alive a little bit longer. We've got Rosita. Rosita's got the Clementine shotgun with the Impair. And then we've got Michonne with absolute defense. And you can see there's the S2 ranking a lot of people have been asking about. What's up, Aaron Smallwood? I see you in the house. Pete B. All right, cool. We got a few people. We're going to talk some stuff. Be a little random, casual gaming. I do want to make a push for the survival road, though. All right, here's the deal. I don't remember what I was trying to get. I think they were stun weapons. I think I tried for a red stun weapon and a green stun weapon. I may have tried both green stun weapons, but I've been getting a whole lot of this crit on top of it. Let me show you real quick, just the weapons. You see, there's a 372 weapon. Just not what I want. I mean, it's good defense. Don't get me wrong. It's very large bonus to AP when taking damage, and also, you know, when enemies' hit points are more than 60%. But see this surprising reinforced katana right here? Look at that. 60% bonus crit. Then I did it again. Got another 60% bonus crit. Those are great for walker stages, and it worked really well with the spraying slice Michonne, which can camo everybody. But I just want some stun, man. Just a little, one time. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, Aaron. I hope it wasn't Blue Apron. But hopefully you're back, man. Yeah, smash that like button. That's what I want to hear. Tell them, Pete B. All right, so let's start with the weaponry. We might as well. Here we go. Let's start with this one. I don't know if I added crit to it. We'll see. Oh, it looks like, it did upgrade. Give me precise spec ops. It went up to legendary. Attack down. When taking damage, better chance to cause minus 30% attack for the attacker's next 3 turns. So, pretty good weapon, but not a stun weapon. It is cool looking, though. It's greatly improved. Yeah, we're going to change the name. Sure. All right. And let's go over to this one. Oh, Taco Bell got you, huh? I'm going back and forth between chat and also. What's up, Hockey Man? No problem, Moody. Hey, thanks for popping in. Moody's got some company. She's got some things going on. All right, let's hit the other one. Here we go. Come on. Oh, did I go double red? Maybe I did. The weapon has ranked up. Unbelievable. Plus 25. I get so many of these. 30%, 20%. I don't even want that. All right, well, there's another plus 25 defense. Yeah. Back to the drawing board, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's see what we got here. Craft, add or replace special stat. I mean, it is cool that it's a 360 weapon. I mean, that's nice, but look at these Desert Eagles. This is unreal. So I've got this Desert Eagle here. Bonus defense when enemies' health is more than 60%. I got this. I got a hopeful, a bloodied. I got almost everything. Bonus defense, less than 30. Bonus defense when it's more than 70. I mean, we got everything covered. Starting to run out of supplies here. Ooh, defensive assault pistol. That's some nice stats on that. 25 and 25. All right, I'm going to rethink it. I mean, I could put it on the Precise Spec Ops SMG. That'd be a nice stun. Get rid of the crit later on. Very large bonus to AP when attacking. Attack with a stronger trait. Yeah, let's hold off on this. I got to rethink my my strategy here to these weapons. First time here. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Kitty, welcome. So today we're just going to talk a little random stuff. We're going to do a little bit of survival road. I'll show you guys where we are. I just hit gold in this thing, so let's view the leaderboard. You can see, I will tell you this morning, we were second place, and it was like 6.3 million to maybe 6.2 million WRW, and we have just been on a roll here. Everybody's like woken up. Check this out. You can see Jess 320, Chaz, King at 85, Pelly 255, Johnny 150, Mr. Love and War almost 400K. You can see Lisa 149, Big Red 362 made a strong push. You only YOLO once 365. There we go. Look at Icarus 465. Got Cad at 374, Error 359. There's K at 460. And there I am at 63 and then Pal at 461. So I am going to make a push today. Let's get this thing going. Let's do some survival road. So, and we're going to go for it. All right, so it looks like we don't need Kenny as the leader here. Oh, not eligible. Let me get Alicia in here to do a little bit of healing. All right, and you know what? I'm going to throw my brand new weapon in there. Straight shooting. I probably shouldn't have brought all this red. Yeah, not the best decision I've ever made. That's okay. Get him with a little sneak attack. Get him with some healing, and done. Well, I brought the red just to get a little bit of heals in there, but I'm going to speed through some of these survival roads. When we get harder levels, though, I can't make mistakes like that. I'm going to have to really get my team. Nice thing about this is I'm still getting experience points, which I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let's mix it up a little bit. Autofill, and what kind of people do we have? All right, this is fine. We can roll with this. I'm going to go double Sandys. So you guys will probably get to see some characters that you haven't seen in a while. There's some straight shooting. So I've got my Rick to give me a little extra buff there. Turn the tides. I'm going to go ahead and use Rosita now. I should be able to get her AR back up just in case somebody dies. Alright, now you're going to see double Sandys and Rick. This might be enough just to get this done in a couple hits. So Sandy number 1. She didn't take 2 down. That would have been nice. Still, we get this first turn. Oh, almost a first turn. And we get that Rick every time. That's a good idea, Fox, is a command specialist. I'll do that. Let me roll through some of these a little bit quicker. Wait a minute. Do I have... Alright, we're definitely with walkers. We're going with the Michonnes. Who do I have that boost crit? I don't think any of these are crit boosters. Definitely throw some Sadiq up there. I'm like digging down in the bottom here. Oh, there we go. Plus 15. I don't think I have myself a solid crit leader. I'm looking at all these limited time people. Alright, you know what? Who cares? I'm just going to bring some of the best characters. We're going to definitely bring St. Abraham and bring Glenn. Who cares? Alright, I'll just do it. You remember those crit weapons I was just talking about? Put that in there. Put that in there, and one more. Alright, we should be good here. Oh, and I already got the I got the camouflage up, which is good. Nice thing about Survival Road is when these things just kind of carry over. Because even if they get a little bit too close, I can just hide. I don't even know if they're going to get close though with that barrier there. Hey, if the crowd wants Gator, if you want Gator, Aaron, I will give you Gator. I'll bring him in the next Walker stage. What's up, Great Dane, Henry? I see a lot of people popping in here. I'm going to tell you though, I do want first place in this. If you guys have not seen it, let's view the rewards. That's second place with Morgan. The only reason I want first place is for this. I mean, that weapon alone is worth taking down first place. And he's good. 700% damage to one enemy. Character gets that 80 crit, and because he gets that crit, he has the Guardian. I'm going to team him up with some Guardian Rick. It'll be a rough combination. So yeah, we're going to keep pushing this thing. Let's see what we got here. I got to do my part. So, all right, let's mix this up a little bit. I need a better leader. And we'll go and throw Alicia in there. Throw Alicia into the mix. Shouldn't matter at this point. Oh, you know what? I might want to start bringing... Oh, crap. I did not bring a Reser. I am in trouble. I'm in serious trouble. I told you guys when I started... somebody's going to die. Oh, you know what? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Bruce came through for everybody. All right, remind me, those of you in chat, that I need to bring a resurrecting person or start paying attention, because they're going to give me these red teams, and I'm going to be matched up against this blue, and it ain't going to be so friendly next time around. All right, enemy traits, blue and red. Here we go. All right, so this time we are definitely going to switch it up. Let's autofill and see what they gave me. See, they give me a whole bunch of stuff that I don't want. We're going to go melee. Let's get rid of this Glenn and bring in that Michonne. Do I want to go 2 Resers? We'll get rid of this Rick and bring in that Rick. Alright. Now let's just get some weapons. Reflect damage? No. Alright, this should be enough. It's only 2 waves, right? Let's take you down. How much trouble could we get into in 2 waves? Thanks. Red Fox is reminding me already. Oh, look at Garrett. Get him off the board. You know what? Why is... Oh man, a better chance. So my self-healing didn't self-heal. Alright. Come on, Rosita. We need you back. There we go. Alright, Rosita's coming back. Now let's get my self-heal in the house. And get a little Negan action. Wow, still did not... Yeah, my gun didn't work. A couple times I used that. It was supposed to self-heal. So Rick's going to be in some trouble. Alright, also remind me next time I bring that Rick, I need to bring a healer. Otherwise, I'm going to be spending some cash to get that thing leveled up. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. Alright, you know what? I got a couple more. Let me read some of your comments because I don't want to just kind of be playing over there. You guys are seeing a little bit of what's going on. Matt, I am extremely hyped for Preacher. And we're going to be doing Preacher reaction videos, just as an FYI. Tommy, I should have some juicy spoilers for Fear, but we're not going to talk about them until 7:30 tonight. Actually, we pushed that back, didn't we, to 8? We did. Yeah, the stream tonight will be 8 o'clock. There's going to be some comic book reads and some other stuff throughout the day. Thanks, Red Fox. He's keeping me reminded. All right, so enemy traits are red. This should be easy. All right, this time there's no requirements. This time we can bring the noise. You know what? I'm gonna go double trouble here. Let's get rid of that. We're gonna bring. Where you at, Alicia Keys? We're gonna bring Alicia. And let's get rid of Michonne, and let's bring some healing Rick. All right, so we've got plenty of people that can heal. The problem is they're all almost dead. We're going to risk it. We are going to risk it. And that's exactly what I wanted to see. We started out, we get that heal going early. Come on. Wow, this gun is not freaking working. Self-healing. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. I got to kill the enemy. That's why it has not been working. That makes perfect sense now. I thought it was just like a random RNG. All right, now, kill him. There it goes. Bad host, bad host. You guys see what happened just then? Red Fox, why didn't you tell me that I got to kill somebody with that gun in order to get my life back? I'm counting on you, man. All right, we're going to autofill. This is just what they gave me. No leader skill. Oh, but okay, you guys can see Gather or Glenn. No, no, no. Look, this is what they do. They autofill this stuff with me when I have blue. I'm not bringing this leader. This is what I'll do. I'll bring some Andrea for you. How about that? And you know what else? I'm going to bring some Kenny for you, since you want to have that blue-red combo. And who else do you guys want to see? I know you guys want to see some Gator. I'm going to bring some Gator in a little bit. Just not yet. How about ears? We haven't seen ears in a while. There you go. Got to get these weapons. All about the weapons. Actually, okay, I got Rosita. I'm good. There. All right, we're going to go for it. Heath, you coming back to the show, Heath? America wants to know. All right, we're going to go ahead and get that. Oh, we got Heath impaired. I ain't even worried about him now. That's what you get for messing with Rosita with an impaired shotgun. And let's go a little bit of hurt and heal. That didn't really max me out. Take them down, ears. A little mass attack. Even though I don't have them stacked. A little disarmament for you. Still, we ended better than we started. We gained a little bit of life there. All right, this is going to be a fun one. All right, so this is my combo team. And you need something that's going to be able to handle a couple walker stages, but then not be so weak that they're going to get punked whenever they face some of the humans. All right, so let's mix it up a little bit and see what we got. All right, first things first, Kenny's going to be our leader. That's a given. And I do like Bruce on these. Bruce is like he's kind of my go-to person. If I get surrounded by walkers, I can always just stun. And I do like me some Abraham too on this. So let's bring Abraham. We'll bring Ben. Actually, you know what? Forget it. I don't need no Ben. I'm going with that. And a whole lot of crit weapons. Anything that has a lot of crit, and by a lot, I'm looking for 25 and above. We'll go with that, and there we go. All right, this should be good. Even though it's a walker stage, we're hopeful because of Kenny. All right, let's try to face roll it one time. 2 out of 14 is not a good start. That I can definitely tell you. All right. This is the trouble that we had feared. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and try to turn the tides. And let's hope we can kill one. All right, that's good. All right, now we got 3 of them stacked up. Oh, crap. Did you see what I just did? Oh, man, I'm so stupid. I attacked with Bruce. All right. Let's just go ahead and Revenant Strike. I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. That Bruce was supposed to stun. All right. All right, we got rid of that. Let's go ahead and I need to keep this chain working here. All right, we're going to stun with Bruce. That didn't really matter, did it? Okay, panic for nothing. What's up, Jeff? Yeah, this is so slow, you sort of got to think it through. All right, let's face roll it. I'm going to do that on Elite, and I'm just going to get completely destroyed. All right, I'm going to go ahead, turn the tides, get a little extra crit. Come on, Rick. So now I got a ton of crit working. I got Kenny as a crit leader. I got Rick's crit. I got crit weapons. Makes no difference. And this team should be strong enough to handle a pretty good human team as well. Especially when we can just start out with that. And let's just face roll real quick. Got a free attack with that stun. Abraham should be able to take 2. Kenny get 1. All right, pretty solid. Crisis averted. All right, so I got one more attack. I'm going to take a little bit of break from Survival Road, and we're going to open up our 30-day reward. And I'm going to hang out with you guys just for a little bit. Let me take a quick look at the standings, though. As you can see, we're starting to edge a little bit further. I do have to see my score. All right, 85,000. I guess I could have saw it on the other screen. So now I'm starting to make a little bit of an impact. So let's go in. Stage number 9. Enemy traits are green. Now you can give me all that red you want. There you go. But you know what? Just to be safe, I'm bringing Rosita. I'm telling you, it's my security blanket. Weapons don't matter. Let's get that in pair, though. All right. Why not? Straight shooting. I do like that I get that every turn. Straight shoot again. And especially with this matchup, that's pretty ridiculous. Didn't even need all that firepower, did we? You know what? I might be able to get a full Rick team. All right, so there's another 3,000. Up to 88K. All right, here we go. We are going to... Let's open something. So I've got a prestige recruit, and we've got the 30-day reward. So what else do we have here? Let me check one more time. Some elite items, a whole bunch of other stuff. Alright, here we go. There's never been anything of any significance with these pack openings. $30-day pass, reward crate. Do you guys even know what you can get in this 30-day pass anymore? Yes, ma'am, Steph. It is at 8 o'clock tonight. We pushed it back on Sundays because they're going to be straight spoiler streams. So they run a little bit quicker. It's probably going to be a 30-minute stream tonight. That way it doesn't run over too much. We've been doing them like 7:30 until 8:30, but yeah, the Fear the Walking Dead don't need to run for an hour. Benedict, Aiden, yeah. All right, well, here we go. You know what? I'll take a Benedict at this point, I guess. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and open it. Who was that? Matt, did you call the Aiden? Killing me, man. That is not what I wanted. Let's check out the museum collection, too. All right, 21K, 17K. I need to do a little bit more rating. And inventory, gear. Okay, check this gear. So I've got 4 school bags, and I got 8 Army walkie-talkies. So I got to find a way to get 4 more school bags. But currently, right now, I can take 4 characters up to T4. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through my roster. And you guys are going to give me a little bit of advice. We've done this several times, and I know. You guys have told me to level Ben. Ears has been on my list for like literally a year, and I've avoided him because I went after other characters. And we know that Michonne is out there. And I do like this Michonne, but do I really need any more blue? I got Hunter, I got Bruce, I got Rosita, I've got Kenny, I've got Abraham. I don't know where I'm going to put her. I think I got enough blue firepower, to be honest with you. So if she's better, she's only slightly better than... And my team has good synergy. So take a quick look at the roster. And you guys are just going to give me a little bit of advice. So you can see these are all the T4s that are maxed out. I caught so much flack for this for the longest time. All right, here's some of the other T4s that I'm just going to push up a little bit more. So there's that straight shooting Rick. There is Resurrecting Glenn. He's almost maxed. There's Christmas Negan. You can see Cut 'em Down Carver. There's the Green Sawyer, 67. Romanov. I don't even use Romanov much, but he's pretty good. I can use him. Got my dual Sandys. Both of those are T4. Alicia, she's one of the first ones I took to T4, so I don't use her a whole lot. But the only reason I don't use her a whole lot is because her the medium drop bonus chance, she's pretty good with that, but she's red. And on a lot of those roadmap missions, you're facing blue. So she's always the first person to die. Got limited edition Negan. We've got Focus / Jesus. So these are all T4s. Prestige, Michonne, Maggie. I took Maggie up to T4. The only reason I took this Maggie up to T4, two reasons. One, I do like the focus that you get. But number two, I thought that if I leveled her up to T4, I would get a larger bonus from war battles. That is not correct. So next time this card comes up and you want to get it, unless Scopely scales this, there's no way you can use her in war. You get 62 experience points per person per battle. So that's nothing. Unless you're going to go into war, which you can't when you're facing top factions. So if I took her into war and I took like a tier 1, maybe that would help them gain a couple levels. But it's pretty bad. Fear the Walking Dead tonight. Walking Dead girl. All right, we got Toning Negan, and that's where it stops. So you can see, and there's Gather Glen. Same thing. I thought if I took Gather Glen up to tier 4, so basically I got 2 gimmick cards that I probably could have left them at tier 3. I only took this to tier 4 just so people in my faction, if there's a roadmap mission, it'd be a little bit stronger. So now I'm going to show you the things that, so let's try to pick 4. Since I have 4 school bags. Caleb says, KILZ, I remember when you were a small channel and you had nothing but 3 and 4 stars. Yeah, I was, Caleb, I'm gonna address that though. A couple things. One, it was a couple years ago. Number two, I got just amazing subs. This group of people here is very loyal. We have a lot of good chat. And number three, I'm a pretty hard-working dude. So the last couple years, I mean, even this week, I took a couple days off from YouTube. I felt guilty. It's like if I don't have some live streams or some communication, I don't know what it is. I feel like there's a group and we need to get together and talk. So I think if you do those things, your channel's going to grow. And if you do it for the right reasons. Because I get a lot of people that will ask, like, how do you, if they're starting out, only thing I can tell you is just do your stuff. Do what you're going to do, and if people want to hang out with you, they're going to hang out. And if they don't, you're going to come across as cheesy and corny. And because I'm naturally cheesy and corny, it's people have sort of come to expect it. It's not fake. It's not fake cheesiness. It's real. But glad you've been here for a while, Caleb. All right, so back to what we were talking about. I'm going to give you 4 choices because I only have 4 school bags. Now, if I do some more rating, I could potentially have 6 school bags and 10 Army walkie-talkies. But let's just stay with 4 for now. Hey, come here. We have a special guest here. Come here, Morris. You want to say hello? Come here. Hey, say hello to everybody. All right. Yep. Special guest appearance. Morris is in the house. All right, I'm going to scroll through if you guys are ready. So starting with the tier 3s, you can see Caroline. I got so many Carolines. Even if you guys pick Caroline, I'm going to veto that. I'm not taking Caroline to tier 4. Andrea is somebody I have thought about. That sounded wrong. Andrea is somebody I've thought about on a regular basis. It's not what I mean. I've thought about taking Andrea to tier 4. 400% damage and stun for 2 turns. The only problem is it's only 1 enemy. So, I don't know. All teammates 45% attack against melee. So, I could T4 her, use her as a leader just for some specialty type of teams out there. So, think about Andrea. The Wanderer, I've seen some pretty good defensive teams with the Wanderer. All range, get 30% attack, 30% defense. That could be worth it to take him up 1 more level. So, there you go. Really, come on. I really have to turn off my CNN pop-ups. because I'm getting like CNN's political views popping up. You're going to see it in a minute. Oh, brother. You can't get away from it. All right, back to, let's go with Rick. So we got Rick with his one-handed Merle impersonation. I do like this. 300% damage to one enemy, all enemies adjacent to it. Gets 80 crit. This is very gimmicky, I think, with Guardian. And I mentioned the Survival Road Ezekiel. I think this would be a nice 1-2 punch. Both get that crit. Both being able to sort of give you Guardian. Looks like kind of a stall team. So let me know what you think about Merle Rick. Tyrese. I really wanted this Tyrese. Tyrese has the neutralizing ability. 425% damage. He is a blue wrecker. So, definitely has some playability there. 425% damage, 2 enemies, plus that 70% attack. So Tyrese is another one. Let me scroll through a few of them. There, obviously, his ears. Lee. I've seen a few more Lees lately. I don't know what it is. I think the AP is way too low, 76. But I've seen a couple Lees and a couple Garretts. I don't know. Maybe it's just people messing around with them. Victor. 400% damage up to 4 enemies. Victor's solid with execution. I would put Victor on the list. This Maggie, I think, is underrated. All teammates 30% attack and 30% defense against tough characters. So versus an Andrea team, I think it's pretty solid. All teammates regain 60% of their max health and 75% attack. A lot of people are using Trip for his healing ability, so Maggie's pretty solid in my opinion. I don't know if she's T4 worthy. Clementine had her for a long time. I think for what the AR does, I think it's too expensive. Dwighty boy. Dwight is on my list. I think Dwight is a great defensive leader. All melee, 30% defense, and a very large bonus to AP when taking damage. And you get that 600% damage. So I would put Dwighty boy on the list. Not putting Sadiq on the list. Oh, we're way down in probably some of what you would consider the neglected category. So far I think we got Rick. I think we've got Tyrese or a couple. Wilkins pretty solid. 550% damage to one enemy. All teammates get plus 60% defense. Wilkins and Dwighty boy, nice 1-2 combo for defense. I think he's a little underrated. I feel like I have to do something with this. It took me forever to get this. I probably got 400 packs. So I'm going to say Man Bun Jesus is probably on the list. Notice it's all like yellow. Slice Michonne. This one I like. I got this one. I wasn't expecting to get the Abraham, but he's got a lot of things that work. 550% damage, taunt for 2 turns. You guys might not have even known that I have this character, but I would put this red Abraham on the list just because of that vicious volley, and he decapitates. I can make a decapitation team. I can have Abraham, both Sandys, and also, Sawyer, the new Sawyer I got. Don't know if I'm going to take Ezekiel up to tier 4. We got Carl. Carl's an option. Got the brand new Monica we just got. Monica's got some pretty good stats. She's indomitable. So we can see that. We got Kate. Kate's pretty solid. Plus 50% attack. Plus focus. I like the fact that all teammates can get focus. So you can kind of drill down, get whatever you want. There's the Trip. I've seen a lot of T4 Trips that are out there. And we got Lori. We got some more Andreas. Let's see if there's another Mirabelle. It's a duplicate. Annie. Red Carl. Green Abraham. There's another Caroline. Another Rick. Another Kenny. Antonio Banderas. Eugene. Another Caroline. And we're getting down near the bottom here. Another Clementine. Dwight. I wanted that Dwight for so long. And I got it. By the time I got it, there's so many other good cards that are out there. So that's it. That's the full roster of 5 stars. So based on what we saw, if you guys could throw up 3 or 4 suggestions for me. So Red Fox is saying Rick, Tyrese, and Victor. Possibility with Blue Carl. All right. Who's got some other suggestions? Aaron, are you still on? Hopefully you're still here. I know the food poisoning was pretty rough. Rick and Carl would be good choices for the whole Father's Day thing. See, we could go with a theme there. Yeah, once I got my defensive team maxed out to S2, I felt, I feel like I can start getting back to my selection process again. When everything is tier 3, it's like, where do you begin? Let's go ahead and do the Prestige pack opening. We never get anything out of that either. Prestige recruits. Never. I've never gotten a 5-star out of the 30-day and never gotten a 5-star out of the Prestige. All right, we'll stop it now. And the streak continues. Still have not gotten it. Here's Supply Depot. Anything I want? No weapons. I'm not buying that. And I bought the other stuff that I need. Yeah, it's a good point. I don't know really what I'm weak in at this point. I mean, I got yellow, I got green, I got blue, I got red. I mean, I got a good mix. And I'm definitely going to cap out these greens. I mean, I guess those yellow would be a good fit because I do have the Sawyer and I have Michonne. Well, I don't know. I mean, then I got the Healing Rick there. The Hot Rick. Taunting Negan. Yeah, I think the Wanderer as well. I'm going to add the Wanderer to the list only because I think I was as excited when I got that card as anything. Yeah, I'll keep Carl on the list, and I think what I'll do is I'll just raid a few more times and make sure I get both of those school bags. Scopely had an offer, and I did buy it. It was 4,000 coins, an Army walkie-talkie, and a school bag for like $40. So basically, for the cost of the coins, I got an Army walkie-talkie and a school bag. And I know you can raid that stuff, but I spent a lot of refills on the roadmap mission trying to get that. So I'm going to do some survival road. I'm also going to, I got to carry my own weight there. Hopefully get up to 300,000 plus. What's up, Connor? Hey, thanks for popping in, man. We're just hanging out. Nothing too major. It's good to be back because, after a couple of days off, I'm going to get caught up with the comic book reads, the live streams, and this one was just, just our Sunday morning thing. So how do you guys feel about the Survival Road Tournament? I mean, we got territories back. We got Survival Road Tournament. Are you seeing your gameplay ramping up, ramping down? I mean, sometimes there's so many things going on with war and roadmaps, and there is a roadmap going on, but right now roadmaps are a little bit empty. I mean, I think they're doing a decent job of keeping players engaged. I mean, you get so many territory attacks for free, so that gives you some nice buffs. There's some negotiations going on sometime between factions. Survival Road is a nice new wrinkle. The level up tournaments, those things, I don't do a lot of solos with those. I do like the solo raid tournament from time to time. And I do like when the raid tournaments overlap with something else that you get. Like, for example, if it's some certain type of tokens that drop that you can turn in for a character. Even though I don't have a lot of luck with the draws on those, like the turkey tokens and all that stuff. I would have liked to have gotten like the Herschel from the turkey tokens. I tried several times. What's up, Mario? Good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in. Um, let's see. I think it's good. I need more survival road markers for Ezekiel. Yeah, I got the Ezekiel, and now I just need to level him up. I have no idea how to answer that question. So Kitty says, "KILZ, are you a famous guy?" I would say in Walking Dead season, yes. The channel's pretty, not famous. The channel's very popular when Walking Dead is in season because, you know, a lot more people. It's summertime. But when there's a lot of hype in a big episode, then our full crowd is in effect. So, and I mean, I would consider, we probably had 1,700 people, I think the most that we've ever had a live stream for Walking Dead. It was crazy. And I think that we'll get a very good reaction response out of Preacher. You know, the reaction in Fear the Walking Dead is mixed. There's people that like it, but it's different. But I think Preacher is definitely going to bring an interesting crowd. We're not going to do any type of spoilers for Preacher. It's just going to be raw. It's going to be strictly reaction. All right, let's see what we got going on with raids. You know what? Should I raid? I don't know. I'm gonna raid Pope. I'm probably gonna lose. I'm sure he's got a ton of stuns. I'm gonna raid him with 30 dog. Um, he's got Magna. All right, I'm gonna try for a first turn kill of Magna. He's got no resers though. All right, I'll take that. Plus 50% defense. This is going to be bad. This Michonne might actually destroy my whole team. All right, what we need to do is get that working and get that Abraham back. Wow, that's a lot of defense. Okay, I think we're in good shape now. So now we can just stun for fun. Bring Andrea back. Alright, done. Give me that 500. Oh, I'm taking this guy for the food. 75,000 food. You guys watch this, just tell Sean I just made him famous from CK. Alright, let's go ahead. We got Jesus in the middle here. Now I can just face roll it. Bam, bam, bam. I'm just pushing buttons as fast as I can. Come on, Mark. What's up, Mercy Santiago? How are you doing? He's like, what? I didn't even get noticed. Don't make it personal. You know, there's a lot of gameplay going on, like back and forth. So sometimes I'll be focused on the monitor and what I'm doing. Sometimes I'll be focused, and if you type something and it streams, I don't see it. So nothing personal. Can I get some food, though? All right, I'm skipping. There we go. Take cover. All right, we're going to take cover for 75,000 food. Oh, this interesting. Okay, so we've got, yeah, this might be tough because I don't like Aaron either. But I'm using all blue, so we'll do the best we can. So I got to hit Conrad, and I've got absolute defense I got to deal with. And now I got to hit Magna. This is a lot of back and forth. And that's what really sucks because, oh man. You know what? I'm going to kill this Rosita. And I'm going to... No, no, no. Crap. That was a problem. I didn't have enough. I'm going to do this again, though. See, I got greedy. I wanted that 75,000 food. Or I should have, you know what, I should have left the Rosita alone because her AR probably would not have hit. Let's rematch. Let's do this again. All right. We've seen this. All right, so we're going to rush there. I am going to take this Rosita out, and I'm going to leave the other one. Wait a minute. 3 hits? There we go. Where are all my impairs? That's what I want to know. All right. I might be able to squeak by here. This is the way it's supposed to work. There we go. A little bit of juggling, but we did get it done. So my big mistake there, I think, I triggered both those Rosita ARs. And that is a good place to leave it. So let me do this. We are coming up on 1 hour. I will get out and we'll kind of end with that. Let's see who we got here. What's up, Ha? Good to see you. Flower Girl, thanks for popping in. Hey, KILZ, you ever get that Carl to T4? You should take out Abe and put Carl in. Yeah, you know, I think that's a good idea, is take out St. Abe and then get that AR reducing. I'll definitely take that in consideration. And I got to work on my command specialist. I do have some Mirabelles in there I could put to full use as well. So did, who else we got? All right, so you know what? I'll do some shout-outs, and I will start the shout-outs with Mercy Santiago. Thank you for being here. Sorry I didn't acknowledge you a little bit sooner. Just a lot of stuff going on with these raids. I got Survival Road, I got raids, we're doing pack openings, and it's just kind of chill and random stuff. So appreciate you guys being here on Sunday morning. I know a couple people are doing Father's Day things. They'll watch the playback. So if you guys could do me a favor, number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, also when this video goes live, just get over there, leave a couple comments. So I want to say thank you. Also, just another announcement. We'll talk about a little bit on random things. Definitely some of the texting on Saturday night. You guys, they got brought into it. If you have me on Kick, you might get drawn into a chat group late on Saturday nights for a couple hours, and then it kind of gets disbanded on the next day. So it's just a lot of random chat, a little different side of things that you probably don't see and hear necessarily on YouTube. So thanks everyone for being here. Appreciate it, and I'll give you guys an update on Survival Road. So one last question. Matt Briggs says, should I T4 Limited Jesus or Kirkman Rick? Go with the Kirkman Rick. That's what I would say. So thanks for being here, Mario C. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Tommy, sweet ass enforcer McCandless, thank you for being here. Conard, Roy Lance, thank you. Rebecca from Texas, appreciate you being here. What's up, Dale Face? Walking Dead Girl, thank you for being here. Raging Red Fox. Sin Miller, hopefully you have a great summer. Summer. Sin Miller, hopefully you have a great Sunday. Flower Girl, thank you for being here. Also, I saw Aiden a little bit ago, one of my mods. I didn't get a chance to shout him out, but thanks for being here. And who else we got? If you guys want a shout-out request, just leave it. And A for the win. I will. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that you are blocked and that you never attend another stream, because there really just isn't a whole lot of room for racist comments coming into one of the streams. So, see ya. Hopefully you're never here again. Brene, it's not. No, it's not adults only. It's just there's some drunk texting, some drunk lyrics, some singing, some slurred stuff, just a lot of different things. So no, it's not. It's just a random invite. Nothing terrible. Walking Dead Girl's like a popsicle on a hot summer day. Ha! Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. And when do you think new regions will open? Not beta. I don't know. I think there's going to be super regions before long, where people just get kind of merged together, and there's some big dogs going at it. It's going to be good and bad if that happens. I've seen it happen with other games, so it'll always be mixed feelings, because some people like just destroying competition and getting 5 stars every war, but competition is good for the game, in my opinion. So, who else we got? I don't know. Maybe some of these are duplicate shout-outs. Raging Red Fox. I don't know if I shouted you out a little bit earlier. If not, then I'll shout you out now. Thank you. And some people might be on a little bit of lag. If I missed you for any reason, apologize. Appreciate you guys being here. I'll make it up in the next stream. So there will be comic book read today, a little bit of gameplay going on, and also Fear the Walking Dead, 8 o'clock tonight, and then there'll be a reaction video. And, of course, next week we will start doing Preacher reaction videos as well. So thanks, everyone. Appreciate you being here. Kitty, thank you for being here as well. And we will talk to you all very soon. Peace.